Opening day in baseball is always fun, whether you're the White Sox or the Dodgers. But then there's opening day with expectations, and that is a whole different animal. And after an offseason that felt like a seismic shift for this organization, after an incredibly disappointing 2025 season, boy oh boy, are their expectations in Baltimore for the Orioles. Let's start with the managerial change. Well, Craig Albernaz comes in, and this guy is just a ball of energy. From a vibes perspective, things feel drastically different in that regard. And then the front office goes out and does something that it almost has never done through my entire life. They go out and they sign a big-time free agent in Pete Alonso. And Pete Alonso seems like the real deal. I mean, he's proven it on the field. Everything he's done this offseason from a locker room perspective, it seems like he is the real deal. He's the kind of player and the kind of leader that this organization needed. So those two changes right there were just massive from the perception of what this organization can be. And then you look at the rotation where they added some nice depth, and you think like, hey, can Trevor Rogers and Kyle Bradish, can they be a really good 1-2 punch at the top of the rotation with a lot of depth behind them? I mean, there's depth here that we haven't seen in a long time, as evidenced by the fact that Dean Kramer was just sent down to the minors. If somebody gets hurt, it feels like there's more depth than ever before to at least survive it. And in baseball these days, I mean, you are going to have pitching injuries. But what it will all come down to truly, what will matter at the end of the day for the Orioles, if they are going to meet these incredibly high expectations that are there once again, is can the core of this organization, can Adley Rutschman and Gunnar Henderson get back to the players that we've seen them be? Can Jackson Holliday, when he returns from injury, can he become the player that everybody thinks he can be based on his name, based on his talent, based on where he was drafted? At the end of the day, that is Craig Albernaz's job. That's what Albie was brought in for. That is his 1A mission, is to get those guys to bounce back, is to get those guys to play up to their potential. And if he can, if he does, then the Orioles will meet expectations in 2026. You can't go 162-0 without winning the first one, and it all starts today.